Leo, Leo. So the energy coming in to this daily reading, Leo, is the Sun card. And the Sun card is about something that feels very safe and fulfilling at the same time. You see how this person can embrace who they are deeply, because this is the child. This is a child, so it's like they can be who they are, and there's a sense of innocence in this, and there's a gated wall, and the flowers stand firm behind them, so there's that security. And the Sun is about warmth and happiness, and in a way this is also wish fulfillment. So that's the opening energy. The next card is the Eight of Cups. And this is someone that has built quite a lot. So you see how they've got the cups already built there. And they are now leaving to build more cups up this mountain. So there's a sense of a higher purpose here that they must go out to fulfill. This sense of a journey that is perhaps only halfway there, and they need to go and seek out something more, and that is going to complete their journey in some way. And when I'm thinking of journey, I'm thinking of just one path. So this is something quite specific. I feel that they are almost they're halfway through. And perhaps this is going to get them to the Sun. This is going to get them to fulfillment of some sort. Because what I'm noticing here is the moon. I feel there's a moon in the card to the right, and there's a sun to the left. So it's like the sun is going to rise now. As they make their way through their journey, it's a new day is going to arise, and it's going to brighten up their path in some way, Leo. But what they have built already is quite significant. It's quite an investment, and that doesn't go unnoticed. That isn't, it's not something that they can leave behind. It's something that they must build upon further in some way, or if they were to leave this behind, it would have to be something quite serious, something quite important. Yeah, because the next card to come out is the Judgment card, and this card is all about open perspective. It's about an awakening of some sort. It's about an enlightenment of some sort. So if someone was confused in the past, for instance, about a situation, and they were lacking clarity, or perhaps they didn't have all the answers they needed, perhaps they didn't know what they truly needed in this situation, or the closure that they needed perhaps in some situations, it's this enlightenment, it's these ideas coming together, it's that light popping up in someone's head where they now realise the truth, they see what the truth really is. You see how this person at the top has a higher stance over all of these, all of these people at the bottom that are what looks like in an ocean. So this could be to do with deep down someone's emotions, someone's feelings, someone's something to do with someone's mind, and they've really clicked towards something now. Something has clicked for them. And what I'm seeing here, Leo, is I'm seeing an image now of these people at the bottom. What's happening is this person is blowing their trumpet, and it's beaming colour into these people at the bottom, and it's whatever these people represent. They could represent ideas, they could represent goals, they could represent some sort of anything that may have been a bit vague, lacking clarity. And I feel like what they're doing is they are beaming colour into this now. Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands is my dreamer card. You see how this person is looking up at this wand and they are admiring it, and it's quite dreamlike, it's quite dreamy, and it's a journey. They're thinking about the possibilities of a journey ahead. So this journey that they are going on, and it could be a wand in their hand, you see. It's like they are admiring this wand and they are dreaming about it, and now they are making the move forward towards this. They are taking the steps forward in the right direction, I feel. And this is a sense of following one's dreams, following one's passion, and thinking about the possibilities for the journey ahead. And this journey is one that is quite personal to them. And it's one that is going to require a lot of growth, I feel. And perhaps someone has grown now, because we do have the Eight of Cups and they have built their cups. They are, the Judgment card is all about enlightenment. So someone's grown quite a lot, I feel, over the course of whatever this cycle has been for them in their life. The Four of Pentacles is all about perhaps being a little, holding yourself back a little bit. Someone that's quite guarded, can be quite stubborn. But what I do feel actually from this card is that they are letting go of this energy. They are letting go of holding themselves back in some way. And they do have Pentacles here. So Pentacles are all about value, about success. So they are holding them, and they have them on their feet. They are holding the Pentacle in their hand. They have one on top of their head. And I feel like this is saying that someone does have a lot of value already, but what they're doing is they are realizing that in order to make more, they have to let go in some way. They have to move forward in some way. They have to release. And that could be an inner release. That could be trusting, being more trusting. Or it could actually be some sort of letting go. But the Sun card is the energy coming into the reading, and that is true security. That is feeling safe. That is letting some letting go and being free and feeling happy. True happiness. That card is Leo. So that's really beautiful. The Three of Cups here. So this is a sense of togetherness, a sense of completeness, and people building together. So the Three is about creation. So this is a card of coming together and creation. Okay, this is the Empress card as well, which can be unconditional love of some sort, is growing towards that Empress, growing towards that unconditional love. And I'm noticing the flowers as well. I'm noticing the cups and I'm noticing the flowers. So I'm thinking growing emotion. That's what I'm thinking. And this could be also something to celebrate, something to be joyful about. Something that has real potential. And you see the difference here. I do actually want to point out that you see the difference, how I was saying how I think the Four of Pentacles is someone letting go, and then the next card, look how different that is. Look how these individuals are free, they have their hands up in the air and they aren't holding on to anything too tightly. And what they are holding on to, Leo, is their emotions, because cups represent emotions. They represent feelings, Okay, and they represent togetherness, and that's the kind of together, that's what someone wants to hold on to. It's not so much Pentacles, which is about value. Perhaps it's more they want to hold on to something that is emotionally fulfilling as well. Okay, they want to build this for themselves, and it is coming together quite nicely, I feel. And this is a dreamer card, so this is someone looking forward to the future, looking forward to the journey ahead, and seeing what they have to do in order to be as happy as they can be, and pursue that kind of complete fulfillment. It's about togetherness. It's about feeling complete. It's not about so much about Pentacles. You know, we can have the value. We can build that for ourselves. We can be very successful, but what truly matters is who we surround ourselves with. It's about as well our emotions, what emotions we surround ourselves with, what our thoughts are on a daily basis, and how we are feeling inside, because we could have everything we want. We could have all the worth in the world, but it's about that happiness inside oneself, isn't it? And it's about feeling together. And I'm seeing how they're sitting by they're sitting by themselves here. You see, they're sitting by themselves and they're quite guarded. Okay? But then we have them looking at this wand, and the Page of Wands represents some sort of journey ahead, okay? That's dreamlike. And then we have them walking here with what looks like a wand, right, in their hand. So, and this is a Cups card, so this is about emotional fulfillment. This is embarking on a journey that has true purpose within it. So it's like they're moving forward past this feeling of perhaps being on their own towards this sense of togetherness. For some of you, I feel. Others, I just feel like they're just embracing this. They don't, you know, they're not. They're not holding back now. But some of you, I just feel like, are just building up on this path of togetherness, building up and up and up and up and up, and reaching that sun now. But it will be different for all of you, so just take it how it resonates. So is there something to take note of for Leo? This is just a card. So the general reading is over, and now this is just a card for Leo to take note of. It could be quite small, it could be significant. What messages do we have for Leo? I think a message here would be don't give up. You know, there's journeys ahead that are very, very bright. Okay. So this is what to take note of, Leo, and it's the 9 of Cups, and the 9 of Cups is about having the resources together and being able to be, it's kind of like a hospitality card. You see how they're sitting there and they have all of these cups out, and it's about giving. It's a card of giving. It's about preparing something. It's about having everything together and all of that emotion to give to others. And to be able to, you know, have a really satisfying feeling of togetherness. You see, this can also be a card in some scenarios of, you know how they're sitting firm, it can be stubborn. But actually what it does represent is, if you imagine there's a party and someone is putting something together, they're making sure that everyone is going to be having a good time. They're going to set up things on the table. They're going to set up things, you know, wherever they are in order to make people feel welcome. And that's this sort of card as well. So it can go two ways here. And I feel like what someone is doing is they are making sure they have a safe and happy and welcoming environment. That's what I feel with this card. And it's about resources, gathering those resources in order to have that happy, safe environment. a secure environment, you know, where one can be free, someone can be themselves. And this is a path, a personal journey, the Page of Wands. So this is a path which is in line with personal growth, personal development, and being able to fulfill their desires, and also, I guess, give to others as well, because we do have the Three of Cups here and the Nine of Cups. So, and the Sun card can also be about family. It can be about happy family life, a happy home. So, very good reading, I feel, for you, Leo. So thank you for watching. This is your daily. I will see you again tomorrow.